24-hour News 8 at 11 starts now.
That's what happens when you don't, I guess, pay attention to your homeowner's policy.
An Indianapolis family wants you to know what they didn't, what cost them their home. You'll want to grab your insurance policy for this one.
Well, if you pay insurance on your home, chances are you feel pretty good about being protected.
Yeah, you make your payments on time, then if something catastrophic happens, you'll have nothing to worry about, right? So imagine when, after more than 40 years of payments, the Kelly family's home was first destroyed and then not covered. Our Brad Edwards has the story.
In a season of storms, it was the one for Paula Kelly and family.
I mean, it's just too much to understand and take.
The patio and grill now basement bound. Amongst the ruins, an heirloom dresser.
Maybe the good Lord's got something in store for us.
If she only knew.
When you don't have a lot to fight, a lot of money to fight with, it's just like you had to make a decision, and that's what we had to do, so.
The fire department responded June 20th, snapped photos, sent a press release, lightning strike, a possibility on the day the Doppler popped. The house was deemed unsafe. Paula was out, and the brother and other family she shepherded during a long spell of unemployment. All out. Their insurer, Allstate, deemed it earth movement, not covered by their Allstate policy. Their house on 1841 Lilac is now a hole on 1841 Lilac. In a statement, Allstate said, "We generally do not comment on specific claims for the privacy of our customers. As a large corporation, we have processes in place to make sure our claims are handled fairly and according to company guidelines."
In most insurance contracts for homeowners insurance, earth movement is oftentimes, unfortunately, an exclusion, meaning that the policy does not cover it.
Logan Harrison with the state's oversight entity, the Indiana Department of Insurance.
We encourage, as boring as it could be, for those to read at least the highlighted provisions of one's coverage.
It's good advice. However, the policies are generally 56 pages or more long. They are full of legalese. Attorneys spend a great deal of their practice arguing with insurance companies about the meanings of language in the policy. So I believe that it's very difficult for someone with no training to understand exactly what's within the policy.
Attorney John Young.
You make a living out of going after insurance companies.
Yes, that is exclusively what we do at Young & Young.
In Paula's 27-page policy explanation on page 6, number 5, earth movement is not covered. Unless you've specifically asked, you're not likely covered either.
What is a consumer to do?
Well, the consumer has very little recourse.
The aforementioned Department of Insurance is one avenue. They have a complaint engine. They've received more than 24,000 complaints in the past 5 years. 4,000 times they've recouped for the complainant, for a total of more than $40 million.
The Department of Insurance does a great job, but they are overworked and understaffed.
His advice: know what you want, know what you've got, know your agent, and
then hope for the best, because there's really not much more that you can do.
As for Paula Kelly,
this poor lady, she may not have any satisfactory recourse.
As far as having an insurance solution, that it just may not be out there.
This is what happens when you don't, I guess, pay attention to your homeowner's policy.
Despite premiums paid since 1968.
At first I was angry, but now it's, I think it's more letting people know, maybe not be doing like I did and not know what was really covered and understanding it better.
And with that, she washes to tears her June 20th, 2011 storm story that she'll live until there's a house where the hole now is and pay for much longer. And right now on wishtv.com, a full statement regarding this case from the insurer Allstate and a link to the state site where you can log complaints. Another strike against a consumer, the cost to fight Paula would have to find an engineer, an expert to find the cause was an earth movement, and go to a lawyer to go to war. That could be a $10,000 to $20,000 investment up front. Earth movement is an option as an additional rider in your insurance. Not most people have it. Maybe something some people should start looking into. That's not what we want to advocate for. But anything, if you get anything out of this story, it's know what you got going in.
Right,
It's a
absolutely.
lesson.
Once it happens,
Beware.
it's too
Boy,
late.
you're out of it. Yeah. All right, good story. Thanks, Brad.